Today, I'm going to share one of the hardest, most personal stories of my life. For you guys that may have not known, years ago, I was very suicidal. And I haven't never really went around and told this story to anyone, but I thought that it would be helpful that I did tell it because I know what a place you can be in, what a dark place you can be in. And I know that some people can feel like they're not worth it, like their life is not worth it, like they're worthless to everyone else. Maybe they feel like I did. I felt like I brought harm to everyone. I felt like I only was a hindrance to people's lives. I wasn't a help to people's lives. I felt like I didn't have a place in this world. My life was spiraling out of control, and it brought me to a very dark place to where I felt like I didn't need to be here anymore. So I definitely attempted to take myself out. Um, one day, one of the stories is one day I was sitting at home and I was just sitting on the couch and I was going through my life and I was looking at all the things that I wasn't and all of the things that hindered everyone else. Even though people were not telling me this, I just seen it in myself. And I felt like it wasn't worth me being here. Like it would be better off for everyone if John wasn't a part of no one's life, if I didn't exist. So that day I decided to take a bunch of pills. And I took them and I just sat on the couch and I just waited for it. Not too long after I had took these pills, I started feeling the effect of them, and my wife had came into the room. She had came into the house, not into the room. She had came into the house, and she noticed that I didn't look right, and she said, "Well, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, and I'm okay. I wasn't talking as clear as I am now, but I was like, I'm okay. But she can tell that I was a little sluggish and things didn't seem right. So I started to I started to slide down into the floor, and she was like, she seen the bottle. She ended up seeing the bottle, and she said, "Did you take these?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And she was asking me why. I said, "Because I feel like I'm not, like I don't need to be here. Like I feel like I cause a lot of hurt. I feel like I don't have a place in this life. Like I'm not worth anything." And she called the rescue squad right away. And about time that they got there and they came, and I remember them coming into the apartment, and I remember them coming and helping me up and trying to talk to me and stuff like that. But then everything went blank. Like I don't remember anything after that. I've dug through my mind multiple times trying to see if I could remember anything that happened. Um, Over the course of days that I was in the hospital, my wife told me they had tubes down my throat. They had me on a machine, a respirator, and it was pumping for me. And um, they had, you know, they wouldn't even tell my wife where I was when they got me to the hospital. And she sit there for hours, and they was like, "No, we can't." Basically, they wouldn't tell her that I was there. And she got to a point where she just kept pushing it and pushing and pushing it, and then they finally let her come back. And she said when she seen me, the tubes were down my throat, the machine was pumping, and my eyes would roll behind my eyelids. So she started calling family and things like that. Family came and they prayed with me and they cried, and I don't remember any of this. This is all story coming from my wife. But the main reason, and the thing that scares me the most is I took the pills because I didn't want to exist. Like I didn't want to be here anymore. But that gap in my life that I cannot remember, that is scary because that meant for that moment I didn't exist. I didn't have visions of heaven or hell. I didn't have no revelation or anything like that. Just pure blank. Like I truly didn't exist. Like there was no existence of John for that moment of time. And I don't even remember how many days I was, in the hospital. But for that moment in my own memory, I don't exist. And that's what I thought I wanted. Well, it's not just what I thought I wanted. What I come to find out as I walk through life and later on in my life, the enemy has been trying me so long, and he's always put these ideas in my head that didn't need to be here. So there has been multiple attempts of suicide on my life in the past, and now I come to find out today there was a reason that I thought this way, and a reason that I attempted these things. It's because God had a bigger plan for me. And the enemy was trying to destroy me before I ever reached it. But God always protected me, always had his hand on me. He never let him take me out of here. He never let my life go, never slide through his fingers. Like I was always in God's hands. And the crazy thing is today I pastor a church, and I help people, and I love people, and I've always loved people, and I've always helped people. But the idea of what the enemy was trying to do with me was to make me not exist, to take away what God had planned for me, the purpose that he has for me today. See, when God has something on your life, God knows that you're going to be a powerful tool for him. The enemy knows the same. And the enemy tries to destroy you because of it. But you have to come to realization that that's what's going on. And that in my past life years ago, I didn't realize what was happening. I only could see what I thought. Me being selfish. I had children. I had a wife. I had family that I didn't even take in consideration when I was doing these things. I just thought about me and how I felt. I just wanted to do this video, this podcast for people that may be dealing with this, maybe having suicidal thoughts, or tried to commit suicide, or thinking about committing suicide, or feel like they're not worth anything, or worthless, or there's no meaning to their life, or they're always a hurt, or whatever to others. That no, to take that out of your mind, because that is the enemy's trick on your life, because you have a purpose on your life. And the enemy is trying to make sure that you don't receive it, you don't get to it. And I just wanted to encourage you guys today to let you know that no matter what the enemy tries to do, that you have a purpose, that you are supposed to be here, that people care. Even though you may not think or even see it, or it's not shown, but you are worth being here because God has a plan for you. And that's what I want you guys to know, is that God has a plan for you. And you can't let the enemy distract you in any way that he doesn't. I thought that he didn't. I thought that I didn't need to be here. I thought that this was not the place for me. But the fact of not existing. The fact that I can't even remember that time. All I can remember is the before. I cannot remember the in between, and I couldn't even remember leaving the hospital or waking up in the hospital. It's like that part of my life didn't exist. So that's what it would be like if I did die. I wouldn't exist. I wouldn't even know how my family felt, or the people that may have loved me, how they would have been felt or affected by this. The thing is you got to know that you are worth so much more, and that God has a plan for you. Even even if you feel like they don't see you, I see you. I know what it's like. I know what the hurt feels like. I know what the pain feels like. I know what it's like to feel not wanted and feel like you don't have any purpose in this life. And I know what it feels like to get to a dark place and just want to let go. Just want to end it all. But for me to know that I didn't have any control of that part of my life because I can't remember any of it, would have been where I would have been for eternity. Non existing. And no thought, no bright lights, no seeing God, no seeing nothing. Like, it's just a blank place in my life. And that's why I just know it's scary. It's scary. So I just wanted to make this video today because I just wanted people to know that you have meaning. Don't let the enemy take anything away from you because you have meaning. I love what I do now, and I think that's what I was missing. I love helping people. I love speaking life into people, letting them know that you are somebody. I love helping the homeless and anyone. It's just a spark that I could see in them, because I'm like, don't give up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw in the towel, because that's what the enemy wants you to do, is get down on yourself, because then you can't get the work. God can't get the work that he wants you to do to you. So that's why I created this video today, because I feel like somebody has to tell their story. Somebody has to tell their story from being able to that walked in those shoes, that's been on the verge and actually tried to commit these actions, and seeing the fact of what can happen to your family and to you, anyone, if you take out yourself. This video is meant to inspire and get your umph back, man, and keep walking and keep striving in this world, man, regardless of what it seems like that all the ideas and the mindsets that you may have and feel like you're not worth anything, man. You are worth something, and you're worth everything to God. Take people out of it. You're worth everything to God. I thank you guys for watching this video. I ask you to like, share, subscribe to the channel for more videos. I will be sharing more videos of this sort, because I think that it's a way of me being able to talk to the people that may be dealing with the same things that I dealt with, and help them to overcome and become something greater than what they think of themselves, because God has done great things in me, that now I minister his word and I talk life into other people, and I don't let the enemy try to destroy others like he tried to do me. So again, I thank you guys for watching the channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and share this with anyone that you know that this will help. Thank you for watching.